In my last video on the new program wizard, there were a few options that I skipped over for simplicity. Here I'll cover some of the advanced options that are available in that process. Here I've already begun creating a program, and I've just been prompted to add a file. I'll use the same customer file as last time, but now I'll add a bit more. I'm prompted to specify another file now, and I'm going to choose one that has a linked field. This is going to be a list of state names that can correspond to abbreviations in the first file I added. We can take a look at what this data looks like here. This looks like what I'm looking for, so I'm going to add it. Now I'm prompted to define a link for this file. Basically, I'll be specifying how this file relates to the other file. In this case, the field MSSTCD is a state code that corresponds to the field in the other file called CMState. To link these fields, I'm going to drag the field from my primary file and drop it on top of the corresponding field in this file. The link field value now changes and the link is complete. This process defaults the link type to a one-to-one correspondence. While this works for most situations, you may want to change it around. You can specify the link type by specifying the linked field and clicking Link Type. Now that I'm done adding files, I'm going to move forward in the wizard. I'm going to show another way we can display information from the iSeries. I now have the option of defining a calculated field from this file. Let's walk through what the process of creating one looks like. I'll start by clicking Add to bring up a different wizard. I get to specify the name and the description for the field. Now, I'll choose some fields to calculate with. There are quite a few possibilities for using calculated fields. Any numeric value can be changed with mathematical arithmetic and functions such as square roots. I could take any numeric quantity here and add it to my formula space. If I wanted to take the square root and add 5, I would first navigate to the rightmost list of available functions and double-click the square root function. I would make sure my field is inside the brackets and add 5. In addition to numeric transformations, you can also transform string values in a similar way. I can make the city field uppercase with this formula. All of these calculations are based on the functions available in SQL. I'm going to save my calculated column, and we can see that it was added to the previously empty space. Moving on from here, we get to choose what field will be visible for the list view. We have fields available from each file that I added, and from the calculated columns that I made. I'm going to choose some for my main file, the linked file, and from the calculated fields. I'll quickly move through the rest of the wizard. When I generate this program, we can see that the linked field we selected shows the full state name instead of the state code. And the calculated column I saved makes the field display as uppercase. Now we've seen a look into how some of these advanced options can retrieve data in complex ways.